Four teams have battled through the opening round of the college football playoff, and now the pressure and the intensity continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? Welcome to Mercedes-Benz Stadium in downtown Atlanta. This is the Chick-fil-A Peach Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Central Michigan Chippewas, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Michigan Wolverines. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowle here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. Time to find out who's going to be moving on in the college football playoff. The kickoff team is out there. Great energy as this playoff game is about to get underway. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. He's tackled at the 17, so he's been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. So Michigan's offense making their way on the field today. Down to the final 8 now. Quarterfinal matchups at neutral locations, Kirk. And that means one team which won a conference championship is rested. The other team is coming off an emotional win just a week ago.
And Chris, the prevailing thought would be, boy, the team that gets a chance to rest would be in a better position. But as we saw in 2024, the teams that got that rest, they lost their rhythm. And I think the teams that had a chance to play, they continue to stay in their routine, and it really benefited them. Let's see how it plays out today.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Tough running to avoid a loss, but just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, we've seen this from this defense all year long, the ability to stop the run, and they get things started here on this first play of the game with being stout up front.
Looking to pass here on second down. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. The defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down.
That's what makes this tight end so dangerous. You can flex him out into that slot position. He shows you his versatility. He can be an inline guy that can block, but here he shows you what he can do with his hands.
And third down is a handoff. Did not get there, and now it's going to bring up fourth down and 1. The Wolverines will have to punt this one away. Fourth down. And here's the return. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. The Central Michigan Chippewas offense gets their first crack now. Let's check out the impact players in this game for guys that are going to have to step up and deliver. The teammates look to them. Coaches are counting on them today.
Chris, I think these are the guys that show the most consistency, and I think that's why we're showcasing them. They're going to have to be able to step up and not only make plays, I think provide the leadership. Coaches told us all week that these are the guys that really are unique.
Breaks into the clear. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Here's the thing that I love about this play is the running back showing great patience and then the vision to find that hole and then accelerate through it for a nice gain.
First down here for this offense. Quarterback drops back. Receiver makes the grab. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Here's a wrinkle now. They go to the Wildcat formation with an extra blocker. Let's see how this works out. They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. Looking to scramble. The Wildcat look doesn't get much that time. Just a few in the play. Now it's second down here. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Second down, we're going to throw it. The sure hands. It's Randall. They get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, they get positive yards here. I have a sense that they wanted a little bit more with that pitching catch.
Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Grabbed behind the line. It's Randall. Enough to convert on third there. So first down from the 12 now.
What a huge third down conversion here for this offense. Nice job of being able to give the quarterback enough time. He finds the matchup that he wants, gets it to his man, and he does the rest.
And the Chippewas line up on 1st and 10 now. Handoff here from the shotgun. They bring him down after a gain. Looks like they'll spot it inches short of a first down.
Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you got a lot of options. That playbook can really open up on 2nd and inches.
The quarterback will just sneak it now.
Well. The old quarterback sneak. Well, whatever you got to do to keep this drive moving. We've seen them convert in different ways on this drive, and that sneak will keep this defense guessing when they're in short yardage coming up in the future.
Try to make it with a quarterback sneak. Touchdown, Central Michigan, as they claim the lead in this playoff game.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
And now they'll set up for the point after. PAT makes it 7-0. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. He's brought down at the 16. He'd been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. For the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. Different pre-snap look from the linebackers now. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Well, you got to do a better job with your fake as the quarterback. The defense did not fight at all on the play action, allowing them to continue to come after the quarterback and come up with that sack.
The offense will line up, chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Finds an open target on the left side. And the defense able to bring him down to wrap up the first quarter of play. And it's Central Michigan on top right now. We've reached the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. Through one period, these teams are finding out that playoff games just feel different? Who can handle the nerves better as we head to the second? Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. And it's incomplete. Even on a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
Man, he got crushed there, didn't he, Chris? And we know this guy is their superstar. He's their leader. But based on that last play, this offensive line's got to do a better job of recognizing that they got to take care of him.
Well, bring him down after just a short pickup.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Oh, he trapped him for a sack.
Well, that's their second sack already in this game right now. And this offensive coordinator, he's going to have to come up with some changes in pass pro. Keep a tight end in, roll the quarterback out, anything they can do to help him out. Otherwise, this poor guy's going to spend his entire playoff experience on his back.
And the Wolverines will line up to punt it away. We're going to kick it away for the second time. He'll field the punt. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. Here comes the Chippewas offense back on the field. They punch it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop him this time. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. He's swallowed up at the line. Could not get past that big defensive tackle. But the play is just blown up by the big fella in the middle, Kirk, showing some quickness for his size.
Yeah, we know about his power, but how about his ability to penetrate there? And that's the quickest way to blow up a run game, is that interior penetration. If you're able to break through the middle of that offensive line, then you can create a lot of havoc in the middle.
Second down after that previous play. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. That's caught. It's Randall. They make the tackle, but not for a solid gain on that pass.
Boy, it's one of the things I love about this running back. It's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
On third and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Catch Hall leading over the middle.
Third and short like this, and the offense comes out in a shotgun, still leaving the option for a potential run. I think that froze the defense enough for the quarterback to hit an early read, and the result is a big gain and a first down.
They'll come up in wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. He escapes the pocket. He's got room to run. That's a solid gain out of the wildcat, but not enough for the first down. Second down play coming up for this offense. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down. It's the 2-minute timeout. Nice to have a close game here as we approach the half. The Chippewas have first and 10 here. Looking to throw here. Wrap down the middle. It's Wolf. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
The quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
That completion makes it second and medium. Back in motion now. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Nice grab. It's Randall. Fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Chippewas.
Chris, how about the call here with the wheel route? The running back, we know he can run the football, but here he shows his ability to catch the ball out of the backfield, and that wheel route is tough on a defense. Sometimes the back can get lost. Here he catches it, finds his way into the end zone for a touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. With the extra point, the lead is 14. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He'll bring it out from his end zone. And he's brought down to the 16. He'd been better off leading it in the end zone for a touchback. And the Michigan offense back out on the field. Time is running out before halftime to cut into this now two-possession lead. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. No press here. The defense backing away. Caught by the receiver. Oh, and he hits out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
That's a big first down for this offense, and it's not been a great day so far, but maybe this play can get them going. And keep this in mind, Chris, because they started the game with the possession, they will not get to start the second half on offense, so they need points right here.
And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
The offense with some pre-snap motion. They'll look to throw it here on second down. Short pass finds the tight end. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage. The offense will set up on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
That's the third sack now, and we're not even to halftime. The offense is losing. They're getting whipped up front at the line of scrimmage. The offensive coordinator better make some adjustments, or this thing could snowball.
Pass protection, a serious issue. Another sack makes it 2nd and long. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. What a catch! He stopped, but he gets a first down.
Another great play by this receiver. And I tell you, the offense coordinator is doing a nice job of moving him around. The defense knew coming into this game how tough he'd be to stop, but the way they're utilizing him is making it very challenging to be able to create the matchups that the defense wants.
And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. Been a really productive drive, but the loss there now makes it 2nd and 12. Looking to pass here on second down. Makes a quick catch. Brought down a broken tackle to produce a solid gain there.
Well, this receiver has just that combination of speed and natural ball skill ability to be able to come up with play after play. Already over 50 yards here in this first half.
Looks to the left, and it's complete. They get him to the ground. It's first down now at the 28.
Now we're starting to see this offense look like they've looked all year long. Listen, to be able to get to a playoff opportunity, your offense has got to be able to show an ability to hit throws like this on third down. They hit it, they keep the drive alive. Now they have a chance to put points on the board.
Pass complete. It's second down now. Snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Catch made on the right side. And they finally stop him down at the 5. Solid gain on that catch and run. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Chris, the magnitude of these CFP matchups is always on another level. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W. I don't know about you, but I'm ready to watch this one unfold. Back to our guys in the booth.
All right, Kevin, thank you for the update. The Wolverines will kick this away to begin the second half. They'll return it from inside the 5. They stop at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. The Central Michigan offense back out on the field now. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far, and they keep it going. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. They get the second half started with the running play.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Quick throw to his receiver. He's got it with room to run. They finally get him down, but this passing game has produced a chunk play.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. Moves out of the pocket. And that trickery backfires. Should be tackled for a loss. First down sack, pushes the ball back. Second down coming up. There's some pre-snap movement, back in motion. Second down, we're going to throw it. Pulls it in. It's Randall. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
One thing I love about this battle is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
On third down, he drops to throw. Finds his man. It's Randall. They bring him down to the 27. This offense really threatening now.
Think about this, Chris. These guys have been working since January of last year to get ready for a dream season. They've had that. Now they're here so close into the postseason and the playoff, working with the lead. It comes down to a third down. They do their job, convert. Now they keep working that clock and getting so much closer to advancing to the next round.
Chippewas looking to keep this drive moving. Shotgun formation. Here's the inside handoff. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill curve.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Caught over the middle. It's Wolf. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards, and they stay ahead of the sticks.
Big moment here in this playoff game. Third and short on the 7th play of the drive. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. In the third and short, they'll try to throw for it. Grab behind the line. It's Randall. They bring him down, but not before he picks up first and goal yardage to the 9.
Boy, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on third down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
They'll come up in wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. And it's a direct snap. Defense ready for the wildcat. Just a short gain. Offense facing second and goal. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Catch made on the left side. Touchdown, Central Michigan. This offense is still clicking.
And that's his second touchdown today. This guy's winning every one-on-one matchup this defense provides. Great job by the quarterback putting the ball where his guy can make a play on it, and he's got 2 on the board.
Now they line up to kick the extra point. Attack on the PAT, and it's 21-0. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. He'll be tackled at the 21. That's good work by the coverage team. Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. Warner's back up now, playing a couple yards off the ball. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Running out of time in the pocket. Swarm with a pass rush. Sacked. Here's the second down play. And it's Central Michigan on top right now. With 3 quarters in the books with a chance to stay alive in the playoff at stake. Let's take a quick look at the stats so far. And now entering the final period of play, is there an epic comeback in store? We're going to find out. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. He breaks free. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle.
Well, it's second down and forever. You know they're going to throw the ball. They want to throw the ball, but to the credit of the defense, there's just nothing open. How about this quarterback? Instead of throwing the ball away, he picks up some big yards. They got a real shot here now on third down.
Shotgun formation here on third down. Looks left and finds his target there. The defense stops him just short of the marker. That'll bring up fourth down.
I love what the defense is doing here. Sitting back, giving up some plays underneath, tackling these guys inbounds, and just keep that clock rolling.
Needs a completion here on fourth down. He's brought down. A sack will end this drive. Huge play here by the defense.
Chris, I totally understand why they would go for this here at this point in the game. You're down by 3 scores. We're in the second half. They felt the pressure with the possession that they had, the field position that they had. They needed to make something happen. Unfortunately, not able to come through.
The back's got it. Defense makes the stop after a 5-yard gain, so 2nd and 5.
That's a great way to start this drive after taking over in really good field position, working with the lead. Chance here for a knockout punch.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. Working clock with the ground game. Picks up a gain here. They'll stop him just a few inches short of the 1st down marker.
Well, I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. But look at this. Put themselves in a perfect 3rd down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
It's a keeper trying to get to the marker.
Well, they continue to play good football up front. Nice run, nice conversion here, and most importantly, working with that lead, you keep working that clock. You're trying to advance to that next round of the postseason.
The Chippewas line up with a 1st and goal. Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. They test the middle to get stuck. That run goes nowhere.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense continues to try to work the clock and secure an impressive victory here today. So getting nothing on 1st down makes it 2nd and goal from the 8. Trying for the end zone, running it right up the gut. No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Chippewas. We had a short field. The offense did exactly what they're supposed to do. That would have been a big ask for the defense there, Kurt.
Absolutely. But when you're given that kind of field position, anything less than a touchdown would be a disappointment. They did exactly what they needed to do by capitalizing on that short field.
They'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. Attack on the PAT again, and it's 28-0. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to try for a return from a couple yards deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. This has been a rough game for these guys. Not much left to do but play for pride. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. And that pass is way off the mark. Not sure who he meant to throw that ball to. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Solid gain on the running play. 3rd down now. Tight end goes in motion. 3rd down, out of the shotgun. On the run, he'll let it go. He makes the ground. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Hey, that's a great gain right here for these guys, and it hasn't been a good day, let's face it. But I love the fact that they're still fighting. And a drive like this, who knows what it could do for you. Maybe get points on the board, maybe not able to come back in this game, but man, it could really help you down the road as far as showing what your character is about and how you're not giving up.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Wants to throw it. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
This defense has been lights out today. Great job once again applying pressure on this quarterback. This poor quarterback, he doesn't know what he has seen today. Not able to get anything going to be able to try to compete in this game. They're down big, and now they're just hoping for that clock to run out.
Snags the quick throw.
Well, obviously, you're going to throw the football on 3rd down. Man, they complete that pass and lose yardage to set up this big 4th down.
The offense stays on the field down multiple possessions. Easy choice. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a 1st down. He's in the clear. Touchdown, Michigan, as they get on the board here in this playoff game.
It's not going to make much of a difference today, but it can be a subtle positive takeaway for a team getting beat down like this. And it demonstrates resilience. You want to see this fight from your team in this kind of situation.
And the point after is good. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fields it just outside the goal line. Here comes the Central Michigan offense back out there. What a satisfying feeling for this team. Just run out the clock and let the celebration begin. So this one is tucked away. Time for victory formation. And the quarterback just takes a knee. Of course, in the playoffs, is survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games. But you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that's going to wrap it up. The loser starts the offseason. The winner moves on. And so do we. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. And this has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. We've reached the semifinal stage of this college football playoff. It's time to find out who has the depth and the drive to take one huge step closer to the ultimate goal, hoisting that national championship trophy. This test is a matchup we cannot wait to see unfold. Welcome to the Caesars Superdome in New Orleans, site of the All-State Sugar Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Central Michigan Chippewas, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Texas Longhorns. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. We are almost there. Time to find out who'll be headed to the national championship game. Kickoff team out there. We are about to get cranked up with a semi-final collision. Texas. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. So Central Michigan's offense is on the field for the first time today. So here we are, the semifinal stage, the final four teams with a chance to win a championship. Every stage of the playoff, Kirk, a little bit more intensity, a little bit more pressure, and now the winner tonight can head off to the national championship game.
Yeah, it's unbelievable how much is at stake for both of these teams. And to me, what I've learned in watching these playoffs, the bigger that they've gotten, is that the teams are able to deal with the mental aspects of the game and deal with the challenges that come with that. Who can endure this pressure is the team that's going to have the advantage and eventually is going to advance to the national championship.
So 2nd and 7, a 3-yard pickup. This offense trying to get something going on this drive. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. And it's incomplete. The defensive pressure affected his throw that time.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
Important moment early in this playoff game. Opening drive, they face 3rd down. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Makes the grab. It's Randall. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Oh, the defense. They get this offense to a 3rd down early in the game, a chance to get him off the field, but instead this quarterback shows you why they've had such a great year with a conversion.
They're going to go with the Wildcat formation and an extra blocker. Let's see what they have in mind here. On the move now. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Important 2nd down play coming up. Handoff from the shotgun. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down. Big moment on the opening drive. They face 3rd down. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. The receiver makes the catch. And they convert on 3rd down. Move the ball to the 36.
Well, that's exactly how you dice up a zone coverage. Nice throw downfield here on 3rd down, and a really good route to give the quarterback a chance to make that play.
Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing. No gain there. This defense has been getting sliced up on the drive, but they push back that time.
Yeah, kind of a bend but don't break mentality by this defense. They have been given up some big chunks here on this drive, but let's see if a stop like this can give them a little bit of confidence here. Now try to pressure the quarterback on these upcoming plays.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Pulls it in. It's Randall. Heads out of bounds after a solid game.
Well, there's nothing better for an offensive coordinator than having a quarterback kind of get into a rhythm early in this game. Another great completion. This guy is off to a great start in this big playoff game.
And the Chippewas will have 1st and 10 here. Here comes a throw from the red zone. The receiver's got it.
Well, we're just getting started here, and already you can feel a rhythm between the quarterback and the receiver. Nice job again getting back in the pocket, making a nice, accurate throw to one of his top targets.
Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
Come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. Direct snap. He's finally tackled out at the 2-yard line.
Chris, down here inside the 10-yard line. These are tough yards to come by. Positive yards. Good push inside there by that offensive line.
And it's a direct snap. Stopped right there at the line. No gain. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Can they punch it in or settle for a chip shot? 3rd and goal. Big moment early in the semifinal game. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. 3rd and goal. Looking to throw the ball. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up 4th down.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. Got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Touchdown, Central Michigan, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game. We come out in the playoff game with no signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate and actually just the rhythm to the offense. But they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. PAT is good. They jump in front, 7-0. We got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And the return starts just inside the end zone. And he'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job with the coverage team. The Longhorns offense makes their way onto the field for their first possession. Let's check the impact players in this game. Guys who have been leaders, guys who are being counted on to deliver today.
Oh, these are the guys that both these teams rely on, as you said, to be able to make the plays. And more importantly, when it gets into that point in the game where you need to be able to have some leadership, these are the men that are going to have to step up and be able to provide that for each team.
Defense with more pre-snap movement. Quick throw by the quarterback off the RPO. They bring him down quickly. A short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. Second down play coming up. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Well, Chris, this is going to set up a big third down now for this offense. They're down early in the game with all the hype and the pressure on a playoff game. You don't want to dig yourselves too big of a hole. They got to keep this drive alive, so they need to convert right here.
Dropping back, it's Russell. Looking right, this one caught. Defense makes the tackle with the clock running. That'll probably be the final play of this first quarter. And it's Central Michigan on top right now. And the first quarter is in the books. What is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. We expect the teams have worked through some of the nerves of this playoff game as we begin the second quarter. Longhorns will send their punt team onto the field. And the returner elects to fair catch it, no return. Here comes the Chippewas offense back on the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. They'll come up in Wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. Looking to scramble. Breaks free. The Wildcat look picks up a solid game, but they're still short of the first. Getting set up. Here's second down. Putting a quarterback sneak here. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Ball handed off. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. Here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Looking for a receiver. Receiver makes the catch. He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it.
This quarterback has a lot of different options.
So hang on here. We've got a timeout as the coach wants the officials to take another look. He thinks he might have a shot at getting this overturned. So not what the coach was hoping to hear. Took a chance with the timeout to get the replay. We'll see if burning that timeout is costly down the road. So the ball placed right at the 50. Offense looking to pick up the first down here on 3rd and short. Going to convert with a sneak. They stop him, but it's a first down.
Good call here by the offensive coordinator to go with quarterback sneak here on 3rd and inches, and he's going to get the first down. It's a great time to catch the defense off guard. Get up to the line of scrimmage quickly, get the lineman down, quarterback under the center, quick snap, and get the yardage you need for the first down.
We reached the 2-minute timeout. We'll see if the offense here can build on this lead before the break. The Chippewas getting set on 1st and 10. Keeping it on the ground here. First down, looking for more now. That's a solid gain. Moves the football inside the 40. 1st and 10.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on 1st down.
Strong run keeps the drive going. 1st down now. And the back now goes in motion. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. That's real in. It's Randall. Oh, and he fumbles. The defense scoops it up. He'll be brought down. Nice play to make the recovery, but he stopped short of 1st down.
That's why you do ball security drills almost every single day. You just can't put the ball on the turf like that. We'll give credit to the defender for the hit, because that's what caused the fumble.
So the first play of the drive here coming up. 2 minutes left on the clock. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. Hold on a second. The replay official has signaled that he wants to have another look at this play. So after taking a closer look, the officials will overturn that previous ruling. Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive. And the quarterback will just sneak it here.
I don't blame him. Go with the quarterback sneak here to try to pick up just enough yards for the first down. But hey, man, give credit to that defense. They did not budge at all. They kept him short of the first down.
QB keeps it himself. Didn't get there. Defense comes up with a 3rd down stop. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. They need less than a yard for a first down. They'll go for it on 4th. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Finds this receiver. That's enough for the first down. They've got him, but they convert on 4th down, and the drive keeps going.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
That run produces a decent game.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and it's a nice, solid game.
On the shotgun, it's a handoff. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Chippewas. So still early, but this offense beginning to build momentum and build the lead now, Kurt.
As we've seen over the years, Chris, good teams know how to use the first quarter to establish the lead, the second quarter to increase the lead, and the final half just to hold on to it. They're following that blueprint perfectly, widening the distance between them and their opponent before we even get to the locker rooms.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with a touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. And he's stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. The Longhorns offense takes the field. You'd expect a prudent decision here, backed up near their own end zone. Just run the clock out and get to halftime. Here's the first play of the drive now to begin at the 19. Looking downfield, it's Russell. Receiver grabs it. And they bring him down quickly, but that's a solid gain on the short throw. Time running down, just one play left here in the half. We'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. He's past the marker and still going. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Thanks, Chris. Exciting, action-packed, enormous drama. Talk about a first half of football. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. And on that note, time to throw it back to our guys at the stadium.
And the Chippewas will kick this away to start the second half. So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. Looking for a fast start here at the beginning of the third quarter. Down by a couple of possessions. The tight end goes in motion before the snap. First play of the third quarter is a handoff. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been...
A deep shot to the left side. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. And they bring him down. Great play by the defense, but there is a flag on the field. Let's see if the play stands. The offense will obviously decline that penalty and take the result of the play. From the shotgun, an inside handoff. They'll try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Getting set, second down play here. He hands it off from the gun.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
So a very makeable third down for this offense from the 26-yard line. Send the back in motion. It's third down. Quarterback in the shotgun. That's caught. It's Randall. They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a third down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it. You convert, and you keep working that clock.
The Chippewas with 1st and 10 here. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They're holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Looks to the left. Pass caught. They bring him down after a short gain there.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
That completion sets up a 3rd down play. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Caught quickly. He moved the ball to the 48 and earned a fresh set of downs. So he finds one of his favorite targets. Kirk defense thinking, what do we have to do to stop this guy?
How about the double coverage on 3rd down? Great call to be able to try to take away this highly touted wide receiver. And the quarterback is still looking to go to his guy for the conversion, and he comes through. No wonder he keeps throwing him the football.
And the Chippewas offense is on the move now.
Here we go, here we go.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. They've got him after 7-yard gain, so 2nd and 3.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
They cut to the line in the Wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. Direct snap. Defense has got him, but that Wildcat wrinkle earns enough to get the 1st down.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here, and he's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle at the line of scrimmage.
And it's Central Michigan on top right now. And as we reach the end of 3, time is running out in this crucial contest for both these programs to stay alive in the quest for a national championship. Let's check out the game summary before we move on. All right, here comes the 4th quarter. Everything to play for here. Who is going to stay alive, survive, and advance in the college football playoff? So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a 1st down. The shotgun handoff here.
Yeah, I like the run play here. Offensively, at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
Second down after that run on the previous play. There's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Now they'll switch it up, looking to throw the ball here. It's a quick grab. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
Chris, that's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
They try to sneak it for the 1st. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
How impressive these guys been up front today. Big third down, know what you need to do, get the first down, continue to hold on to that lead, continue to work clock, and get that much closer to securing a victory.
The Chippewas lining up here on 1st and 10. Leaning on the run game here late. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Defensive fans getting frustrated. Offense continues to march. Handoff here from the shotgun. They finally make the tackle, but it's going to be 1st and goal from the 6.
Well, this is how you put a game away. Already up multiple scores, now running the football this entire drive, eating up the clock. Really good chance here of putting this game on ice.
And the Chippewas will line up here on 1st down and goal. Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. And touch the middle and get stuck. That is just not open for business today. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Nothing on 1st down, so now it's 2nd and goal from the 6. They'll try to power it in right up the middle. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Central Michigan.
Boy, Chris, how about the blocking on this touchdown run? The effort and execution combined with the vision of the running back, everything just working in concert together.
So they'll try to add the lead now to PAT. Extra point up and good. A 3-touchdown lead now here in the final quarter. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. The Longhorns offense takes the field. Any hopes of staying alive in a playoff depend on making a play, scoring, and scoring quickly here. It's desperation time. Looking for some space. It's McMillan. The junior able to bring him down quickly. Longhorns looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
This offense is known for that up-tempo approach. The defense has got to make their calls and get adjusted and ready to play.
Bringing pressure. And he'll just throw that one away to avoid it would have been a sack.
With this big a fourth-quarter deficit, defense playing smart. Very well prepared for these 4 verts. Quarterback's going to have to find a way to deliver accurate passes downfield if they want to come back in this game.
The pass is intercepted. Not a great return, but the interception wipes out the scoring threat and gets the offense the ball at the 32.
Oh, you feel terrible for this quarterback. He's played well all year. He's trying to make a play, trying to force it into coverage because they need points at this point in the game to try to advance into the next round of the playoffs. Puts it into coverage, and that's probably going to do it.
And that's a solid game for the defense able to bring him down.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You can really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Now it's 2nd down here. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
Tackle is made at the 24. Runs up.
Now it's It's 3rd and short from the 24. One of those line of scrimmage battles that could help decide this game. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Going to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. Makes the grab. It's Randall. They've got him down, but that first down should be enough to move them into the next round of the playoff. The Chippewas will line up on 1st and 10. And the offense will just take a knee. That's a great performance in a pressure moment, but now the job gets even more exciting, even bigger as they go on to the national championship game and play for that trophy.
And this is a new era. I mean, think about the weeks, the amount of games that these guys have been able to play and be able to accomplish this, to get to the national championship. That says everything about the endurance of this football team, both mentally and physically. And they get one more hurdle to see if they can become the national champs.
And that's going to do it. The winner survives and advances in the playoff bracket. We'll talk to you down the line. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. This is it, the ultimate game in this college football season. Two teams that have battled through a long regular season, thrive in this 12-team playoff bracket, overcoming adversity along the way. And now, two teams battle for that gold championship trophy in the building here tonight. Which side will have their dreams come true? Good evening and welcome to Hard Rock Stadium in Miami, site of this year's national championship game. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Central Michigan Chippewas, taking on a playoff team from last year, the USC Trojans. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. And this is it. This football season's ultimate game. Time to find out who's going to emerge as national champion. The kickoff team is out there, and you can feel the energy. One game to determine the national championship. Return starts from inside the 5. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. The Chippewas offense comes onto the field for the first time today. And here we are, folks, the last 2 teams standing, battling for a national championship. It's been a long regular season. They have survived a punishing playoff run, and here we go. The trophy's in the building. Who's going to walk out of here with a lifelong memory?
Chris, one of the great things now that we're in this 12-team playoff format and in the national championship is we no longer have to debate who should be the champion. You have 12 teams. We've played it out. We're down to the best 2 teams. Now they get a chance to find out who, in fact, is the best and be crowned the national champion.
Second down after that short completion. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Let's reel in. It's Randall. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
Fresh set of downs for the offense after that first down completion. Using his legs. It's over. He's brought down out at the 46.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Second down after that previous play. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Grabbed by the receiver. He's brought down, but not before crossing midfield of the 42.
In all of our prep work coming into this national championship, I really wondered how this secondary would hold up against this quarterback and this group of receivers. They better be ready to make some adjustments because right now, this quarterback is having his way with them.
And here's that wrinkle, the Wildcat formation, extra blocker in the game. Let's see what they call. He escapes the pocket. Defense not fooled by the Wildcat look. Just a short gain on the play. Second down play coming up for this offense. And he drops back in the gun. Looks to his left and makes the completion. Tackle made after a big gain. Ball moves to the 21.
The key on a drag route is to put the ball out in front of the wide receiver to give him a chance to do what he just did. Pick up some valuable yards after the catch.
They'll come up in Wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. Looks like he's going to run it. And they stop him at the 4 after an excellent run. Chippewas will line up now. It's 1st and goal. They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
Well, it is tough to run the football inside this 5-yard line. Give all the credit to that defensive line, eating up those linemen, allowing the rest of the defense to fly to the football for that short loss.
Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here.
It's a nice play by this defense, and now you're thinking about 3rd down and goal from around the 5-yard line. You got a real shot to come up with a stop here, whether they run it or throw it. You get a stop here, maybe you hold them to 3 points.
On 3rd and goal, he's going to try to throw for it. Touchdown, Chippewas! They draw first blood in this national title game. Who says you need explosive plays, Kirk? That was a long, grinding scoring drive.
And think about this. This is a national championship, and you're able to execute like that against this quality of a defense. Man, that is a great job by the coordinator and the quarterback being in sync and putting together a heck of a drive.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee to bring the football to the 25-yard line. So the USC Trojans offense comes out for their first possession today. Let's check out the impact players in this game, Kirk. Guys that are going to have to step up and deliver. The teammates look to them. Coaches are counting on them today.
Chris, I think these are the guys that show the most consistency, and I think that's why we're showcasing them. And they're going to have to be able to step up and not only make plays, I think provide the leadership. Coaches told us all week that these are the guys that really are unique within this program, and hopefully they play well today.
Opening play of the drive, quick throw to the left. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. And it's Central Michigan on top right now. We've reached the end of one in this battle for the national championship. Before moving on, let's check out the stats so far. Well, they flipped into the field. We're set for the 2nd quarter, and the national championship trophy is in the building. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. Play fake, looking to throw. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. They bring him down, but it's a big gainer to the 47.
Boy, they do a great job here on play action. The linebackers were completely fooled. 2 or 3 steps up into the line of scrimmage, opened up a nice lane behind the backers, between the safeties, for the quarterback to make the read and a good throw downfield.
And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Short completion there. 2nd down coming up. Looking to chuck it again. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion. Important 3rd down play coming up after that completion. Dropping back. Looking to throw for the 1st down. QB to the tight end for a completion. Now moves the football to the 27 and a 1st down. The Trojans moving quickly down the field here.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on 3rd down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
The Trojans starting a new series here on 1st and 10.
It's really good timing here between the quarterback and the receiver. And how about the receiver downfield? Does a nice job of finding that open space in the zone of the defense. And as a defense, it's just basically throwing your hands up in the air because they had that covered relatively well. Just a good play call and good execution.
We'll give it to the running back. It's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the 1st down.
8th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Great call here going with that nickel defense, giving you more speed on the field on that third down and long. Nowhere to go. Gave the defensive line plenty of time to come up with that sack. And now it's fourth down and long.
And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. And here's the return from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. The Central Michigan offense back out on the field now. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. They come to the line in the wildcat formation. Defense, trick play doesn't work. They trap him behind the line of scrimmage. This offense faces a 2nd and 15. The O-line needs to regroup. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. They bring him down, but not before an explosive play through this offense through the air.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
First down now at the 48. What a difference one play can make from being backed up to out near midfield. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. Nothing doing on that play. The big D tackle there for the stop.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Here's the second down play. Back in motion now. They'll look to throw it here on second down. With the catch, it's Randall. And they wrap him up, but the gain is good enough for a first down.
That's another positive gain here for this offense, and this defensive coordinator is going to have to make some kind of adjustments to get this quarterback out of his rhythm. It's the national championship, and you've got to take chances and mix up your coverages, because right now what you're doing just isn't working.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. He's looking to throw. Pass is caught. Here he goes. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything seems to be working. The coordinator is calling good plays. The quarterback and the rest of his receivers and running backs are executing. And frankly, this defense is showing almost no resistance.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Here's the snap, looking to throw. With the catch, it's Silver. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a first down.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
Play number 8 in this championship game drive, and they face third down and short. Caught behind the line. It's Randall. And he's run out after a big gain. The offense will be set up with a first down and goal.
You know, third down, the key to me is the offensive line, the pass protection, because you know that you're going to throw and the defense knows that you're going to throw. It's a matter of can you protect your quarterback and give him the time, and then can the receivers win on the outside? They're able to do that, move those sticks. It's a first down.
And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Looking to pass here on second down. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. Looks like the final play of the half coming up. They're going to throw on 3rd and goal. Dump off caught by the running back. Touchdown, Central Michigan. They couldn't stop him there. So a long, methodical scoring drive. Great execution with championship pressure, Kirk.
Man, this is the biggest stage that you can play on. You're in the national championship, and drives like that are going to wear down the opponent physically and mentally. This wasn't an accident. They were very intentional on how they worked their way down the field, and it pays off in the end.
He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. They make the tackle as time expires. That'll do it for the first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Powers now has our halftime update.
Chris, thanks. What else might we expect in a game of this magnitude? Everything on the line. The eyes of the sports world on this battle with the coveted gold trophy at stake. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W.
The Chippewas will kick this away to start the second half. He'll bring it out from his end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. And the Trojans' offense is back out on the field. The running game's really been held in check so far. Let's see if they can get it going or if they choose to pass and try to cut into this lead. Play action here on 1st down. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
He's back to throw again on 2nd and 10. Grab down the middle. It's Carter. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. And the Trojans come to the line to run the hurry up. 3rd down play here out of the shotgun. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Between the defensive scheme and the athletic ability of this front and the linebackers getting pressure as well, the way they've been able to harass this quarterback has a lot to do with why they're enjoying such a big lead in the national title.
And the Trojans will bring their punt team onto the field. Looking to flip the field here. Returner decides to fair catch this. Here comes the Central Michigan offense back out there. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 39. The shotgun running play call. Gets the first and still running. They drag him down after a big gain. Ball moved all the way to the 38.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. When teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
First and 10 play coming up.
Here we go, here we go.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And they finally stop him at a decent gain that time.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here, keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And the quarterback dropping back. Receiver makes the grab. Breaks into the clear. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Boy, nice drag route here, and I thought the patience by the quarterback was the key. Puts it in front of his receiver, gives him a chance to make the catch, and picks up a little bonus. Nice yards after the catch.
They'll come up in wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. Extending the play now. Going toward the end zone. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Chippewas.
Chris, how about the back here? He just gets behind that big offensive line, able to lead him into the end zone. Good patience, nice vision, but exceptional teamwork up front on this touchdown run.
Now the important point after attempt. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. The corner's now playing a couple yards off the ball. Looking to throw it on first down. Sure hands. It's Carter.
This defense has got to be aware of these quick throws to these wide receivers. They're lucky he didn't come up with more yards.
That completion sets up a second down play. Offense looking to throw the ball. Grab near the sticks. It's Carter. Stopped at the 36. That's good enough to move the sticks.
Well, they knew all week that they would have an opportunity to face a lot of man coverage and a lot of blitzing today. And one way that they felt they could counter that, getting the ball out of the quarterback's hands quickly, and especially on the quick slants for big gains.
That completion makes it second and medium. They're moving the receiver now before the snap. Quick pass, the catch is made. And he will be stuffed for no gain. Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Looking to throw yet again. He can on escape. It's a sack.
Well, here we are in the national championship, and you always talk about offense. And it is. It's become an offensive game. But how fitting to see this defense. This team has a nice lead, and a large portion of that has to do with the way they've been able to get after this quarterback. That's the second sack in this game.
And the Trojans will line up to boot it away when he comes for his second punt of the game. He'll call for the fair catch here. Here comes the Chippewas offense back on the field. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. They've really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. The defense makes some adjustments, come up with a stop here.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? There's some pre-snap movement, back in motion. Second down, we're going to throw it. It's complete. Good enough for first down yardage.
It's enough for a first down as the Chippewas.
And it's Central Michigan on top right now. So 3 quarters complete in this battle to crown a national championship. Before moving on, let's check out the game summary so far. So one final quarter to play. It's going to take a lot to turn this game around, but strange things do happen in college football. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. They're going to run it here. Breaks free. Has the first down and more. They bring it down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
And the Chippewas begin a new series here, 1st and 10. They'll run it here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. And he'll be brought down. Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a 3rd down play. Grinding away with the running game. The Chippewas pick up enough to get a first down there.
Boy, this offense just seems to get more confident as this football game is played out. They've got a nice lead. Here they are in the 4th quarter, just working that clock, possessing the football, and trying to get out of here with a nice, solid victory.
Takes the handoff. It's over. He's got the first and still going. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain. It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense tries to put the finishing touches here on a lopsided victory. First down and 10. Give it to the back again. Important 2nd down play coming up. And it's a kneel down. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Makes the catch. It's Randall.
Well, you go through the grind that this team has gone through, you learn to realize that your quarterback's going to be able to deliver on critical down and distances. There you go. 3rd down, big-time opportunity to put this game away. They convert, and I think that may do it.
Looks like the offense will just take a knee here. So with the lead secure here, it's time to just take a knee, run out the clock, and plan the victory celebration. Looks like the quarterback will just take a knee here. That's it. It's official. We have our national champions. Well, it wasn't a flawless performance, Tripper. They looked pretty good out there today, and a very satisfying W.
I think this group has a chance to do some really special things this year. They clearly have talent to be able to work with. I've been impressed with how this head coach managed the game and led his team to a victory.
And that's going to do it as we crown another national champion and punctuate a wild, exciting season of college football. For Kirk Herbstreit and our entire crew behind the scenes, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. Officially, your kings of the college football world and national champions, the Central Michigan Chippewas.